This is an interesting story. It involves some lady named Deneel Grey, and she said that okay, I decided to drop from to studying law to doing God's work. But I think that's basically what I tell of this the story. So, the decision by a budding lawyer to drop out of university during a religious movement has left her parents in a state of bewilderment. So, I slurred my words there. Deneel Grey, 22, as having recently earned her bachelor's degree in law, was 2 years away from becoming a lawyer had she gone straight to law school. On September 29, she broke the padlock on her grill to house in St. James and left to join the group. The optics of that statement creeps me out right there. It said, broke the padlock on the grill to her house in St. James and left to join the group. Okay, yeah, I'm really wondering what's going on in our household. Following the Blueprint Ministry, which is based in Portmore, St. Catherine. And she said in her own words, I'm not going to read the whole quote. She basically said that as God got a voice in my head by God to stop school and become part of the ministry, which she said to the congregation this Saturday. All of our parents who obviously are in disagreement on that, Denzel and Glennis Grace feared our daughter had been brainwashed. Quote unquote, she became unruly and argumentative. She would look into space, isolate herself in her room, change her eating habits, or style of dressing, and began reading specific books, said her father. The newspaper said they tried to simply find what was happening in her life. They managed to access her cell phone and discovered text messages that left them word. Quote unquote, now that you're accepted to country land, we'll be sending a drive to pick you up and take you there while the message is read. According to the Grace, prior to Deneel fan leaving home, she began going out during curfew hours and fearing for her safety. They took her with her house key. Okay, so that was pretty much the reason for the padlock. Alright, quote unquote, a few days after contemplation said it will give her back the key because she's a prisoner. They felt as living a complete stranger, said Denzel. Wilhelm Leckie, one of the main leaders of the ministry group, of the ministry during last Sunday's Saturday's worship, said Denzel Collins expressed his conviction and decision not to continue to go to school. And quote unquote, I expressed her as well where I am. I'm closing up medical school. I'm not going to work in the hospital. I'm going to do the work of the Lord, like he said. Yeah, so this basically sounds like, hey, these people are leaving prominent prospect employment to do the Lord's work as they claim. Like I said, Deneel feared breaking loose her parents, and she said that she is going to leave school to do the Lord's work. Deneel's departure has devastated her family. Her mother was recently hospitalized for a short period, and her younger sister, so badly traumatized, plans are placed for her to get therapy. They desperately want Deneel to come back into her lives. And I'm just wondering, do they want her back because of concern safety, or the fact that they were setting up to be the breadwinner? Because, yeah, the optics of what these quotes are kind of making me scratch my head. Alright, and okay, and so end result of this is that a missing report was filed with police. Like I said, that Deneel had been taken to hospital, where she's not missing. However, checks with the Corporate Communications Unit of Jamaica Constable Forces revealed that the 22-year-old is still missing. And yeah, they basically said, yeah, something's afoot here. Like, from what is framed, like, it looks like she's joined a religious cult. Because the thing what is very interesting is that the fact that she said, okay, I'm going to drop a potential job opportunity so I can do the Lord's work. Because bear in mind, you can still do the Lord's work and be a lawyer, you can be a doctor, you can still have a good profession. Because many people in church, these people are all or certified professionals in whatever field they're taking. So that is just battling that she's just going to leave, drop everything, drop a chance to better herself. Unless it's the case she never wanted to be a lawyer, and maybe she felt pressured by her family to take that course which she never wanted to do, and she just said, you know what, I found something, I'm just being true to myself, I'm just going to take away myself. That could be the other angle I'm looking at, but it does sound like she's joined a cult right here, and it does sound like, yeah, when you join them type of cults, yeah, a lot of funny style shit happens though, I'm just saying. Because the thing about that is that if you really wanted to do the Lord's work, you still have to earn a good solid profession. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Because if she could have just became a lawyer, maybe become a lawyer for a church, or probably help this particular group or cult, as I like to think of them as, in their legal affairs, because a lot of organizations like that need all the trained professions they can get. So yeah, the fact that she's not really trying that she's not that she's again said she's not saying what she's going to be doing financially to help herself by doing the Lord's work, and it just makes it look like she's joined the cult. And yeah, I'd be worried, even though, and yeah, I was worried when it said broke the padlock. I was thinking, okay, are parents that strict? But I think when I read further ahead, I said, okay, obviously she was becoming mentally unstable, and she was basically becoming more unhinged. So they probably had to put the padlock just for her safety. But again, the thing I'm kind of wondering, okay, are you really concerned about her because you really love her, or you just want her to be your breadwinner, and you don't like the fact that she's no longer in a position where she might financially help provide for her family. I'm just saying, cause I'm just trying to look at things from all perspectives. Help me out if I'm wrong, but this is all I have to say. We hope for the best, cause yeah, this story took a very grim and sinister turn, and I hope that this girl will be okay, and that she will be back, that she will get the help she needs, cause this don't sound like any kind of godly kind of organized. She look like she's just joined a religious cult, and yeah, cults are very dangerous. I've known people who've joined cults in the past, and one of the very few people I've gotten out and I've actually gotten their life back on track will tell you, yeah, that was a big mistake on my all parts. Just saying. This was State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my other YouTube pages. Miles Bisson Fern, Miles J Productions, with thoughts and Miles. I bid you adieu.